Now consider another problem. A cone of base diameter 50 mm and a height 70 mm is resting on HP with its base. A section plane inclined to HP at an angle of 40 degree bisect the axis. Draw the development of the bottom portion of the cone. So this is a question. So we have already done the development of the cylinder. Now we will consider development of the cone. Suppose we have a cone like this. So this is the view of a cone. While developing a cone, we will get a sector with an angle theta. If we develop a cone, you can see, so this will be the development of a cone with it will be a sector with an angle theta. See here, this will be the length of this end generator. You can see here the length of the end generator will be the length. Say in this development we will get a radius of the development like this. So I will draw it here. If we draw this thing in a two-dimensional form, say it will become like this. If we develop a cone, we will get an arc sector. You can see this will be the development of a cone with angle theta, and here is a radius of the sector or arc radius. This is the radius L. Here in front view we can see that will be equal to the length of the end generator. So while developing a full cone, we will get an arc sector with a sector angle theta, and arc radius L. This is actually the concept of development of a cone. Now I will draw it in a real case. Here also you have to draw the symbol position of the cone, which is resting on HP with its base. Just draw the XY line. You know the diameter of the cone is 50 mm. Just take the diameter. Here you just take the radius 25 mm to draw the circle in top view. You can draw the circle with radius equal to 25. Now divide the circle into say 8 equal parts. You have to divide the circle into 8 equal parts and name it accordingly. Simply just divide the circle into 8 equal parts and name it. Now just complete the front view also. So the height of the cone is 70 mm. Height of the cone is 70 mm. Now just give the name in front view also. This is A dash, this is H dash B dash, this point is G dash C dash, here it is F dash D dash, and this is E dash. After completing this, now you can draw the section plane also. Section plane bisecting the axis. So you just mark the bisecting point on the axis and draw a section plane at an angle of 45 degree. To the section plane, sorry, for not 45 degree. So question it is given as 40 degree. So angle of the section plane as 40 degree. So here it is, the section now we can give the cutting points. This is 1, about 2, 3, 4, 5. You can put dash here. Now behind this F4 there is another line DO. So this is 6 dash, 7 dash, 8 dash. So here the section plane cut 8 generator lines, so that we have 8 cutting points. Now as we know, we have to draw the development. As I said earlier, while developing a cone, we will get an arc sector as a development, where the L is the arc radius of the sector and theta will be the sector angle. So for drawing the development of the cone, first we have to find out the angle theta. The sector angle theta we have to find out. Here, this is the method to find sector angle theta. Theta equal to the radius of the circle OE. Here the radius of the circle is 25 mm. I am writing this OE, that is the radius of the circle in top view, divided by length of the end generator. Length of the end generator, that will serve as the radius of the arc sector. The length of the end generator, here it is O dash E dash. So radius is OE and length of the end generator, here it is O dash E dash. So OE divided by O dash E dash multiplied by 360. This will give the sector angle, and here if I put value in this, I will get 25 divided by, you have to measure the length of the end generator using a scale. Here O dash E dash, it seems to be 75 mm. 75 into 360. So which will be 1 by 3 into 360, that is 120 degree. Here we obtained theta as 120 degree. So we know the angle of the sector is 120 degree with arc radius L, which is equal to 75. Here L is 75 in our case. We already measured that. Now to draw the arc sector, you just take 75 mm in the compass, 75 mm, and place it anywhere and draw an arc. Keep one thing in mind, the included angle of the sector should be 120 degree. For that, first you have to draw a line to one end of the arc and place the protractor here. Take 120 degree. Like this. Now this is the development of the complete cone. Now we have to mark the section points in this development also. Here you have divided the circle into 8 equal parts. Similarly, you have to divide this arc sector into 8 equal parts also. For that, just divide this arc sector like this. Take any radius. First you have to divide this into 2 equal parts. Divide into 2 equal parts. Now just divide this portion into, again you have to divide it into 2 equal parts. The same radius you can take. One more you have to divide. Again you have to divide this portion into 2 equal parts. See, by this you will get the least division in this development. Now take this portion, this distance using a compass and mark it here also. Similarly, this distance, mark here also, somewhere here. Now similarly, take this distance and mark it here. This is how you can divide the circle, this arc sector into 8 equal parts. See, now you have to give name to all these points. So you know, here it is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, A. The start point and end point of any development will be the same. Now you have to mark all the cutting points in this development as well. Here you have to remember one thing. We have the true length generator in this development. All these lines, say OE, OA, OB, OC, OA, OB, OC, OD, OE, OF, all these generator lines are true length, but here not all the lines are true length, only the end generators are true length. For that, we have to transfer all these points to non-true length line. Transfer all the points to the true length line. One is in true length line, anyway it's better to transfer it here because we can take distance on the same line. See, this will be your 1. I'm just transferring all the cutting points into true length generator, the end generator. Here it is 2 in bracket 8. Here you will get 3, 7, 6, 4. This point is 6, 4. Here 5 point is this one. Now you have to take this distance, all these distances from from this O dash on this line O dash E dash, and mark the distances on corresponding generator. Say for example, if I am taking this O dash to 1, the point 1 you know is on generator line OA. So simply I can mark here, this is 1. So I got this is a point 1. Now 2 and 8. 2 is on the line OH and 8 is on line OB. You can see from this. Here you can mark 2 here, 8 here. This is 2, this is 8 and 3, 7. 3, 7 is on line, so you know 3, GO and CO. 3 is on G, 7 is on 3, 7. Now 6 and 4. Take the distance from O. This is 6. Sorry, this is 6. This is 4. 4. Here it is 6. Now 5. 0.5 exactly this point. No need to transfer it. This is 5. After getting all these points, simply join all these points as a freehand curve. Simply join all these points as a freehand sketch, freehand curve. So you can see this portion is the development of the bottom portion of the cone. So you have to remember, you always say remove all these inside line generator lines. Boundary should be should draw using a thick pencil, thick lines, and all other lines should be thin lines. So keep that thing in mind. So this is the development of a cone which is cut by a sectional plane through the midpoint of the axis, section plane at an angle of 40 degree. This is how we do the problem. Thank you.